Welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball and getting to start. Mike Burrows. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Alvarez takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Mookie now. For as much as we talk about Mookie Betts' success at the plate, defensively, he's turned into a brilliant outfielder. He's won the Gold Glove 6 times in right field, and yet in 2025, he was a finalist at shortstop, which is absolutely incredible.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting.
That one hammered center field. And in one hops the wall. Hung up in a rundown now. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
Man at second. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Ball.
Comes a 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Will Smith to the plate. Fouled off left side. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
Outside, that's a ball. Ball! That pitch is out.
That one missed. And ball 4 to a board.
Batting fifth, first baseman
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Line drive, base hit. Flying around third is Betts. Safe, and they take the lead.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. 1 run is in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here comes Max Muncy. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And that is that. Leading off, Jeremy Pena.
No. Inside.
With Glasnow pitching today, I think about how intimidating it must be to face this guy. He's not just a tall pitcher. He's a 6'8" flamethrower, and that's not a comfortable experience for any lineup.
Just missed. To the right side. Throws to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. And here comes Carlos Correa. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Curve hit right back to him. Gets it to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a foul straight back. That one misses. Ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Fastball for a strike. And there's a ball. Muncy sends it to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. We move ahead to the top of the 2nd now. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. Here's the second baseman, Tae-Sung Kim. Towards first. Walker takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the 2nd. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani will hit next.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. Center field. Myers under it. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Jose Altuve. Altuve, a guy who loves the first pitch, that time taking, and it's 0-1. Strike 2. Glass now in his 9th season, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes. On the ground, right side, Kim. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Christian Walker now at the plate.
Yeah.
That one's in there. Strike 1. Just missed. Late on that fastball. Got him swinging. Back here in Houston, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Kyle Tucker. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. Fought off foul. The 0-2. In the air, right field. Smith settles underneath it. 2 down. The batter now will be Will Smith. He walked and came around to score his first time up. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A massive home run, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And there's a rocket into the outfield, and that's going to get into the corner. The relay throw, not going to get him. He's in there.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Here comes Freddie around third. He'll score easily, and it's 4-0. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
That's a base hit. Hernandez around third. In comes the run from second. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here in Houston, at the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Nope, that's inside.
Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Pages takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Now here is Cam Smith. And first offering is fouled off. Pulls that one foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him looking. That K is his third of the game. 2 down, bases empty. And the batter now, Jake Meyer. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Swing, and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. In comes the run from second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball, a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Correa swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score. It's 5-2.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
That's out to center field. And that'll do it. Back here in Houston, new inning getting started. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits.
Oh, gets dirty. Over to first. No play. That's an infield single. Man at first, nobody out. And up next for Los Angeles, Ha-Seong Kim.
Aye!
Out towards right center field. Smith in and to his right. He's got it. 1 away. So the lineup flips over. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Now a quick throw to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. On the ground, 2 ball. Altuve over to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Jose Altuve.
Nope, outside.
Well, he looks
that's
more
outside.
focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Now it's going to be Isaac Paredes. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. And now it's Christian Walker. Struck out swinging his first time.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss. Back here in Houston, all set for the start of the inning. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game.
That one hammered center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Betts around second, headed for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the...
On the ground. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Runner from third in to score. And they lead by 4.
Up next for the Dodgers.
And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
That's to third. Correa over to Altuve. And 2. What a play.
If you blink, you might miss it, and that's the magic of the 5-4-3 double play. It happens so fast, which is a huge reason why this is such a delicate sequence. The entire play will break down.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Going. Gone. A solo shot. And they add on. It's 7-2. So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And that one hammered. That ball's carrying. And that one hops the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Max Muncy at the dish. Hit in the air right field. And that one way back there. And that is way gone. Max Muncy leaves the yard. It's their second home run of the inning. And next for L.A., Andy Pajes.
Ball, that's out.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in there safely.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
This one in the air, center field. Myers settles underneath it, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz.
Well, these Astros, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They've found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Reaching down, makes the catch.
I mean, it's fine to be patient and wait for your pitch, but if the pitcher's attacking the strike zone, you have to be ready to swing the bat.
Ball.
Otherwise, you're just falling behind in the count, and they can do what they want with you.
The 1-0. Hard hit to right center. Reaching down, makes the catch. Jake Myers digs in now. A double and a run scored his first time up. Check swing called strike. Strike one. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different.
Oh, that's a strike. Back here in Houston, top of the 6th inning. Burrows back to work in the 3rd time through the order. Chris, he has been excellent. What's been working for him specifically?
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Foul ball there. And they'll do it again. That one missed. Right side. Altuve handles it. Throws to first in time. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 69, A.J. Blue Ball.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Will Smith, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Hammered on the line, base hit. Flying around third is Betts. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's now 10-2. Runners on the corners with one gone. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And the 1-0. Can't make contact with the sweeper. In the dirt, well done behind the dish. 2 on, 1 out. That's inside.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
That one fouled off. Payoff pitch. Liner snagged at first. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. They limit the damage here. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
That's the ball.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
Correa at the plate now, and that's strike one.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Got it. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Astros,
Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
Back to the mound. It hit him. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get back here in Houston. We go to the top of the 7th. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Ball, that's in.
Late on that fastball. In the air, right field. And there's one down. Here's Max Muncy.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Swings and misses at the sweeper. In the dirt. Ball 1. And that skips in the dirt. You're getting
Ball
a
three.
taste right here of what Max Muncy does. Has a really good eye at the strike zone. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Going back. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Andy Pajas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
Ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Outside
Ball 2.
low. And the count is even, 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the 7th. And here. Now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Jose Altuve.
Now pitching for the
To the
Dodgers.
mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Tap foul at the plate. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-2. On the ground to third. To first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. The 0-2. Struck him out looking. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Really
that's
good
off the
take,
plate.
especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Back here in Houston, we're at the top of the 8th. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And he grounds one to the right side. The throw to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. So back to the top of the order. Here's Ohtani. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. And that skips into dirt. Now
Ball
one
2.
missed. And it's fouled away.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. A solo shot. 1 down. Now it's Mookie Betts. Up the middle. Altuve slings to first. And there's 2 down. So digging in, Kyle Tucker.
That's a ball.
Check swing. He went. And now it's even 1-1.
Ball 2.
Just
ball
missed.
3.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top of the 8th. High fly ball out to left field. Alvarez on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. The plate is the Astros. So they turn things over to the righty, Rock Stewart.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Stewart goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Smith in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
That's a ball.
Base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Myers in the box again. Takes a strike. Check swing. He held up. And it's a ball and a strike. Out towards right center field. Pajes makes a move towards the gap. 2 away now. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. Check swing, and he went 0-1. The Dodgers up big in this one here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Yep, that ball went out.
And that just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And that one is lifted in the air. Pajes on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back here in Houston. All set to start the 9th in this one. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Angel De Los Santos.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. De Los Santos fills up the zone, forces contact, so not a huge strikeout guy, but he's going to make the hitters beat him, doesn't? Oh, look at this. To first. Nicely done for the out. 2 down, bases empty. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Call.
And although you like the fact that guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact, the fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not.
So he gets on base and keeps it going. Once he digs in, he's already homered here in this one.
Ball 1.
Command in the zone is such a crucial part of it, right?
It's not just throwing strikes, but it's throwing quality strikes. It's having quality misses as well. What's a quality miss? Missing just off the plate rather than over the plate.
Swings over the top of that one. And a foul ball. Call the runner at first with 2 gone. And he chases that one. That's the third out. We head to the bottom of the ninth. And stepping in for the Astros, Carlos Correa.
Tanner Scott.
What do you got?
Swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. That one finds the zone. That's strike two. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. And first offering is fouled off. Hammered, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Astros.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. 0 for 3 in this one. Up the middle. Glove flip for
He's
one.
out.
And that's a double play to end it. 11-2.